Honorable members of the Senate, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak with you today. My name is Sarah Markman, and I'm a survivor of both child and clergy sexual abuse. I'm sharing this testimony in support of SB 589 and 590, hoping that all residents in Missouri who have faced child sexual abuse will have the needed support to seek justice when they feel ready to do so. Today, the members of the Senate have the opportunity to pass laws that will supersede the plans of perpetrators, exposing historical sexual abuse and keeping it from happening to children in the future. When a child is sexually abused, the losses are immeasurable. At the age of 16, I was on a road full of opportunity, filled with great expectation. I sang on a traveling team, served locally and internationally to help the poor, and had great aspirations for my life. My youth pastor began to groom me, and when I was 17, he pressed for sexual activity, using the Bible to justify his actions. Every time he pushed a boundary, I cried and wished it hadn't happened, but I never told anyone. He kept me in his grip throughout my college years, stalking me during my senior year. His abuse harmed me sexually, emotionally, psychologically, and relationally. My hope is that the losses that children of sexual abuse face are heavily weighed when considering passing these two bills. Our family moved to Missouri in 2009 to be a part of IHOP-KC, and we were residents there until 2021. In 2018, my husband and I became aware of claims of child sexual abuse being raised about one of the leaders of IHOP-KC. Hearing the whistleblower's story shocked me, as it sounded so much like mine. We reached out to a judge in Ohio, and he explained that I had been a victim of child sexual abuse by clergy, specifically sexual battery. We looked into pursuing a civil suit, but I needed more time. Today, I'm outside of the statute of limitations, as are many victims in the state of Missouri. It wasn't until now, at the age of 45, after 7 years of counseling, that I would be ready to pursue a civil lawsuit against my perpetrator. It is unjust to have a limitation set on one's timetable to be able to recognize, talk about, and pursue the injustice of child sexual abuse. Research proves that it takes around 20 years for most survivors to begin to disclose their abuse. I agree with the Children's Justice Campaign that says, "We don't believe that sexual predators and bad acting institutions should benefit from the shame-induced silencer and trauma-triggered delay they cause in their victims. Statute of limitations are ill-fitted for children who have sexual abuse claims." When the IHOP-KC scandal broke in October of 2023, I made the decision to use my social media platforms to go public with my story and to advocate for the hundreds of victims who suffered abuse within its walls. I carry a deep ache because of so many of the victims have no recourse in the current statutes. Reformed laws have the opportunity to make wrong things right. Passing SB 589 and 590 in Missouri will pave the way for other states to do the same, give a voice to the voiceless, and will ultimately change history. Thank you.